Let's go. Get your popcorn ready, because we on our way back right now. Just whooped up on Chaz, and we're going to be 3 and 4 headed into week 8, baby. Here we coming back. Woo!
Okay, should be. Yo. It's TDI aka Gino de Fuego. Slow flow, but they don't know though. I was adversaries with rough seas will sink a ship. Put you up in tributaries. Bunch of boys jumping around like a bunch of silly fairies. It's Halloween season, spooky time, lots of scaries. Got a mind full of words, head kind of hairy. Somebody gotta spare me. I got more lines than Drew Carey. Okay, I'll stop. Let's I'm gonna try not to say and as much as humanly possible. See if my transitions worked. No, they don't. Having a lot of technical difficulties here. Having an encoding overload. Consider turning down video settings. Oh, okay, great. So hopefully that's probably why. I don't know what that means. I just changed the encoding. I'm over it. I think it's working. Let's go over week 7. We're starting off with Hook'em and Cook'em, Josh Owens versus the Sick Boys, Tyler Hall. As predicted, Tyler took that one. 131, 26 to 117. Not a lot to talk about on this game. Patrick Mahomes putting up 33 points. Pretty incredible. Gus Edwards, 21 points. McKinnon didn't do anything. Devontae, per usual. Terry McLaurin actually had a good game. Ingram had not too great of a game on there's one on tight end. What is it? Tight end appreciation day or something? Something like that. Most of the tight ends did really well. Evan Wing, 9.5. You can't complain too much about that. Bills defense, though, got whooped by New England. Only put up 1 point. Over here on my side, had a couple bangers. Mark Andrews, 22. Amon-Ra, 23. Tyreek, 25. Jahmyr Gibbs having the best game of his season, or his NFL career, I should say. Hopefully he continues to put up 27.6 points. That's pretty good. But I do need Austin Eckler and Herbert to actually do something. Chargers not looking too good. Not a very exciting matchup, but good win for me. Bad loss for Owens. For the Swifties, Adam Edwards, big fan of the old Swifties because he's got Travis Kelce on his team. Hopefully, if he didn't have Kelce on his team, he wouldn't be so prevalent to the Swiftie nation. But, live your life. He's got sons. I don't think he's got daughters, so maybe don't let your sons listen to that. Adam, 129, putting up the points as per usual. Pretty steady, 120 to 140 points for Adam. Corey with a hard 112. Let's see who went wrong on his team here. DeAndre Swift with 10.5. Zach Moss, 7.2. Zach Moss is probably your mistake there. That is probably your mistake. Had nothing on the bench, though, so. Derrick Henry, though. Rumors about Derrick Henry. Keep a watch on him. Tennessee is wanting to trade Derrick Henry and DeAndre Hopkins, which if they trade them, they got no team. I can't name another player on Tennessee's team other than Tannehill, their quarterback. But I think it would be pretty exciting to see Derrick Henry go to Cleveland. But what does that do when Nick Chubb comes back. You can't have Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry on the same team. So look for that. D-Hop, who it's two ums, who Adam has, he could be going to Cleveland as well. Or he could be, I mean, he could go anywhere. Who knows? Adam sitting at 4-3. So is Corey. We're gonna come back to that. Chaz putting up a measly 103.36 up against Brady's 105.4. I think this came down to Monday night. Am I wrong? Who did it? Who was it? Hawkinson? Yeah, it was Hawkinson. Hawkinson saved him. 19.6 points. Over here, Bijan Robinson didn't play for most of the game because he was not feeling well. I think those were the words, headaches. Look at this. Headaches caused Robinson to be limited to only 11 snaps. Headaches. It's probably because he's got this tight-ass do going on here. Got to unravel that stuff. He's questionable with headaches. It's the NFL, people. Come on, get it together. What do we have here? Javonte, anybody on there? Tank Dell. Oh, he didn't play Tank Dell. Good win for Brady, though. Good win for Brady. Lackluster intro he sent me, but good win. Let's see. What is off about this picture? Oh, Allen lost again. 5-2. Tied with the old sick boys. James Holloway getting the most points of the week. He's getting the Husky flashlight. Look at that. Good win, James. Absolutely killed it. Lamar Jackson, 33 points. Kamara, 29 points. A.J. Brown, 29 points. Mike Evans, 20 points. Njoku, 10 points. Christian Kirk, 19 points. Give me a break here. His defense even put up points. Who failed over here? McCaffrey still putting up 22. Tua with only 10 points. I'm not sure why Tua only had 10 points. He must not have thrown very many touchdowns. Stephon with a pretty good showing there. Keenan Allen, he didn't do so good this week, did he? Laporta, pretty good. 49ers, negative 3 points. Nobody could have guessed that with Minnesota, but Minnesota played really well. Now let's go back to first win of Cortana in the season. Congratulations, Cortana. I see people in podcasts mess around with this boom. And now I've done screwed up my audio levels. Why'd I touch it? Chris with 81 points. That's got to be a season low for him. Jalen Hurts, 23. Josh Jacobs only with 5 points. He's been saying he's going to get rid of Josh Jacobs all year. Could this have been the final blow? I don't know. Cooper Kupp only with 6.9 points. That's because Nakua was getting all the catches there. Ayuk did what he could. Kittle did what he could. Mostert didn't do anything. Lions defense, negative 7 points. That was the kicker there. That's basically a loss of 17 points. Still would not have won. Math doesn't add up. Chris just had a bad week, I think. And then over here, she played Jalen Warren. He got a touchdown. Jerome Ford went off, but is now injured. I think he's done. Doubtful. Yeah, he's probably not going to play this week. Jacoby, 18. Sutton with 19 points. Actually, she put up, it's still only 105 points. It's not good. But Lions defense, man, really killed him. Chris Olave on Chris's bench right now. Got arrested Monday morning for driving 70 miles per hour in a 35 in a neighborhood. Just out there being a little kid. Got to test out the engine. Let's check out. That was week 7. Let's look at week 8, shall we? Let's look at week 8. What do we got going on here? What do we have going on here? Oh, looks like a blowout to me. 140 projection to 120 projection. Chaz, I told you earlier in the week you better get your team together. He's got 3 Qs on his team. He's got Bajan still queued up. Darren Waller still queued up. Aaron Jones queued up. 3 might be 4. 5-2, sitting pretty. I'm taking that W. You don't stand a chance, Charles. You don't stand a chance. Change your team name too. So that doesn't apply to me. I'm no Tebow. I respect him, but Owens versus Adams. This should be a pretty tight matchup. See anybody on a bye week here? No, it's looking pretty good. Looks like Adams is going to play Kirk Cousins, Tony Pollard, Jalen Waddle, Thielen, Kelsey. Kelsey's going to be at Denver, so that means that Taylor Swift will most likely not be there. If he does bad, then I almost hope he does well, just because there's not a narrative there. But we'll see. I'm going to give this one to Owens. I think he's got a stronger team than Adam. And you got Patrick Mahomes throwing to Travis Kelce, so those are going to negate each other. Very interesting. Very interesting. Corey Waddington versus Chris Richard. Both of these guys need this win. Obviously, Chris needs this win a little bit more. 119 to 131. It's a rivalry here. A lot of heat that was built up from last week. Chris looks to win, but he also looked to win last week. Well, I guess we have a word from Chris. Let's go to that now.
Saturday morning. Beautiful day for me. Unfortunate day for someone else. Tang, we one day closer to the ass whooping, buddy. One day closer. I'm gonna treat you like I'm gonna treat this fucking ball right here.
More strong words from Chris. Can he pull this one out? He absolutely has to. He cannot risk losing another. He can't risk it. But will a chip shot take out Corey Waddington? I don't know. He's got a name like Mr. Sinister. I don't know. He took out Cortana and Master Chief. And then Cortana went on to beat Chris. So by elimination, Corey's beaten, or association, Corey has beaten Chris because he's beaten Cortana. Cortana beat Chris. I don't know. Something fishy going on here. This would be a hard win for Cortana. She's projected 95 points to Allen's 141. I'll say it. It's possible. It can happen. I don't know what the percentage is. Look at this. It's a 45-point line there. That's pretty substantial. Basically saying that Allen's going to beat Cortana by at least 45 points. 45.9 points. It's pretty gnarly, but we're all rooting for you, Cortana. You can do it. Brady, sit down, son, up against James Holloway. This is very tight. Looks kind of like a boring matchup. What's going on with James? Gets 160 points last week, and he's only projected 119 this week. Only 2 Qs. I mean, it's very possible he can put that number up again. I don't think Alexander Madison's going to have that kind of a game, but we can see. We can see. Pretty interesting week here. We had a couple upsets. 49ers lost again. Can my transitions work just once? Gosh. Okay, so a couple things. Actually, let's hit the NFL is rigged segment.
The NFL is rigged.
Go ahead.
Oh, this
This might be the most clear Vegas phone call of the NFL season. 3rd and 4, 40 seconds left. PJ Walker steps back and gets smoked. Colts ball, that's all she's gonna write. Indianapolis wins. But hold the phone. There's a flag on the play. What possibly could the flag be? The boneheads are getting together and Vegas is calling. Illegal contact is called. The refs have Browns money line. I can't wait to see this. Steichen can't fucking believe it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. If you thought flag number 1 was horrible, wait till you see this shit. There can't possibly be another flag that changes the outcome of this game, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Vegas is hiding in clear sight. And before Colts fans could even blink, a pass interference is called on one of the most uncatchable balls in NFL history. And on 4th and goal, TVs around the country are broken. Colts fans cannot believe what they just witnessed. Browns win.
And we have another one. This is that one was from Gavin McHugh, who's actually really good. He breaks down a lot of stuff, points out a lot of stuff. This one's from user Ricky Trailer _42. Oh, excuse me, 42069. If that's not a Trailer Park Boys reference, then I don't know what you're doing. Still a great name. You got the 420 and the 69 in there. Congratulations. Here's this one.
I don't believe in scripted football, but he tells, watch, TJ, go down. TJ, go down. Listen.
I'll say this. We just caught Kevin O'Connor on camera saying, TJ, go down.
They just caught him on camera saying, TJ, go down. Fool is even hurt.
It was an outstanding job set up on that last play.
He's gonna act like he didn't just tell him to go down.
Pretty interesting stuff. And for those of you who don't know, if the ball is thrown, if the ball is deemed uncatchable, meaning doesn't matter what interference it was, if it was way over the head of the receiver, you can't throw pass interference on that because it's essentially a throwaway ball, and quarterbacks and receivers would be doing that all the time and getting pass interference calls, but they called it. It was uncatchable. Super sketchy. Vegas is in cahoots, apparently. What do we got? Oh, the winner this week is getting, it's Halloween, so a little Halloween treat. You're gonna get this guy here. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of that. A little bit of that action. Yeah. So that's the week. Good luck to everyone. A must-needed win for Christopher. So prayers to Chris, because I mean, if he doesn't win this week, I'm pretty sure he's going to be out of the playoffs. Well, everybody have a good week. Stay safe, stay smart.